didn't think it was a nip and tuck in the first half. I thought we competed at the proper level, and we didn't come out with any force in the second half. And that's something that we got to learn to do. That's a 40-minute game, and we stretches there we competed, and there were stretches there that we just were not even. It was that first stretch, first 5 minutes of the third quarter broke our back.
25 bench points for you guys tonight. In order to keep pace with a team like Washington, everybody else, how much more are you going to need from that second unit?
We have to have. I thought the guys that came in gave us the proper energy. Just that we didn't get the scores. We had 3 assists the second half, and that's just from 32 the first night to 3 assists in one half. We just won't cut it. And it's, Washington's a very good team, but it's nothing they were doing that kept us from doing it. I thought we got caught up in not moving the ball, getting the ball from side to side, and attacking, and they cut down on our assists.
I was going to ask about the assists. Is it a young team pressing when they feel their back foot, or they're feeling they're on their back foot, and do you think that leads to not moving the ball and kind of getting out of rhythm?
It does, and again, there's time in school for everything. And when you try to force things and things are not going your way, you try to press too hard. I thought Killian Hayes was pressing way too hard. I was trying to get him to relax and just pressing. And there's going to be nights you may just be a passer, maybe a defender, rebounder. Doesn't matter. But bring something that contributes to winning other than just scoring. And but again, hats off to Washington. They came out with the right approach in the second half, and we didn't respond. I was going to ask about
Killian, it seemed like he had a strong performance in preseason, but since then it's kind of been like a 180.
Right. Again, opportunity. He's getting the opportunity, and we're trying to give him the support and put him in situations he's been in, Michael. And but he's not playing at the level he played at in exhibition. And again, we got to find out why. Why he's pressing and putting pressure on himself, because there is none. There is none. It's an opportunity to grow and get better in those situations.
Yeah. And 3 straight losses on the road at the top of the year, and the schedule doesn't get easier from here. Is this one you really wanted to get before?
Well, we want to get them all. There's no, we're not looking to say we got to get this, we got to get that. No, we're coming out to compete every night, and that's what we have to build with a young team. And the road is usually not kind to you as a young group. And we haven't gotten it done these first 3 games. And I would say that other than Indiana, this team is going to be a playoff team in New York. So, again, we just got to make sure we bring that approach. Go back home, take care of home, and I mentioned the first 20 games is going to be determined. The first 1 game is not going to determine us, who we are and what we're trying to build. So we just got to look at each game as an individual approach. You can't say, we got to get this one, we got to get that one. We got to treat each one of them with the proper amount of respect.
K was 37% tonight. Efficiency hasn't quite been where it was last season. For him, is it just him trying to find a rhythm early into the season, or do you see him pressing as well? Like, what's the message to him right now?
Again, he's going to see the best defenses. I thought Denny did a heck of a job of defending him, going one-on-one in his approach. And again, pressing, there should be pressing. He's got the world is an oyster for him, and kind of everything goes through him. Just relax and play, and that's the signal to all the guys going into each game.
Dwayne, not to go through the entire roster, but a guy like Sadiq tonight, just 5 field goal attempts. The only starter that didn't get double-digit attempts up. And we've seen maybe that a little bit in the first couple of years, where he'll be brilliant, and then some days maybe a little more passive. Was it passive tonight, or was he being more of a?
No, we run a lot of stuff for Sadiq. He's got the opportunities, so you may have to ask him why he didn't. Because again, a lot of offense runs through him. He's got the green light to shoot it. If you remember, he started out slow last year a little bit. So again, just wanting to make sure we continue to give guys confidence. Doesn't matter 1, 2, 3 years in the league, still you have to go out and do what you do. And the positive was I thought Bogey came out as a better player and gave his all and contributed. So, and helped carry us. But again, it started in the third quarter, Johnny.
How much value do you see in letting young players make mistakes on the floor and giving them the room to grow on the floor before that leeway runs out on playing time?
Well, again, that's a good question, but again, that's why it's called a rebuild, a restore. Because again, what are they going to do sitting over on the bench? You know, they're going to make mistakes. Young players, when you were a young writer, you probably made some mistakes as a young writer, and it's the same thing. You know, guys are going to make young mistakes. You look at Washington, you got Will Barton, a better player, Morris, a better player. So our guys are going against guys that have been better than me, but again, we can't use that as an excuse as far as making mistakes. But again, as a rebuild, restore, you have to let young players grow through mistakes, go through mistakes. That's the only way they're going to learn. They're not going to learn sitting over there next to me.
Okay, I'm sorry if you answered this already, but you've had DeLon a couple of times, and you know what he's about, and I just wonder, is that kind of player contagious for a team that's trying to do something?
DeLon's great. I mean, he was great for me in Toronto, and when he came back to Detroit, he did a good job. He's a veteran player, knows how to play, excellent defender, sneaky defender. I've always called him a sneaky defender. He had 4 steals tonight. When you're around him, you got to take care of the basketball because he's got long arms and a great timing on the dribble. So, no, he's a good pickup for Washington.